Jesus. Sure something? Oh, really? Jesus. Don't even know what this is. Mystery food. Oh, shit. Fuck. I don't even have that. I don't even have that on me. That's weird. I don't see that.
Sebastian was acquitted.
Ken. Hello. I'm here.
Thomas? What the fuck?
Yeah, I got obstruction of justice.
Obstruction of justice.
Yeah, it's kind of fucked up.
Yeah, so essentially I received an email from a serial killer that was like a cryptic thing. And cops called and were like, hey, did you get an email? And I was like, maybe. And then they're like, do you want to hand that over? And I was like, you're literally trying to charge me $5 million. Why didn't you earth did I work for you guys? Hell no, I'm not handing it over. And then they put out a warrant for me and charged me with obstruction of justice. But I'm pretty sure that handing over an email is, you know, my choice, and I'm pretty sure it's my right if I want to hand it over or not. So that's my personal, you know, email.
Well, maybe they just dislike you.
Probably. But either way, they that wouldn't hold up when I take them to court. So.
So wait, are you here? Are you like here, or are you just here for now?
I'm on a hold for the next 24 hours.
You're on a hold for 24. Wait. So you're on the hold for the obstruction of justice.
Yeah, they're doing a subpoena.
Like, how does that? That's okay. That seems odd to me.
The whole thing seems odd to me, honestly.
Well, welcome to Bolingbroke.
I like it here. People seem cool.
Rena, I got it. Rena, I got it. Rena, I got it.
What?
We're solving ciphers right now.
819.
You could have ciphers, Ken.
No, I'm terrible at ciphers.
Oh.
I'm not one of those killers.
It's fun though, right?
Ciphers? You think are they fun?
I like deciphering.
I've always let that other people I've associated with take care of that shit. You know, I've stayed as far away as possible from that garbage.
Fair enough. It's not for everyone.
Yeah. There's a reason why I was the leader. You know, it was called delegation. You know, it's delegation. I'm sure you understand that actually.
I mean, yeah, I run a business. I understand.
Yeah.
And it was so cool though. Like there was free cops out front. I was at Life Invader. Free cops were out front, and I just like said to Saeed because he was there, and I was like, he was like, you know, go at the back. So I went out the back. I walked it behind me, and there was cops by my car as well in the parking area.
Oh, Jesus Christ.
They fully surrounded that building. They really wanted me for that obstruction of justice.
Did they now?
Yeah. And the funny thing is, it wouldn't hold up because it's all because I didn't give over an email.
Well, are you sure they're not just doing this because they just want you here? Because, you know, they want you here?
I mean, maybe, but, you know, when I stood
it sounds like an excuse to me.
You know, them putting me in here for something that isn't obstruction of justice, I can probably sue them for that, like, counter-sue them.
Well, yeah, but can you prove that?
Oh, yeah, 100%.
Wasn't sure
I
if
was actually surprised
some type of shenanigans or something.
I was actually surprised they didn't charge me for the other thing. I thought they would, they found a smoke grenade on me.
Jesus Christ.
Yeah, they didn't charge me for that.
Smoke grenade? What the fuck?
Yeah, someone just handed it to me 5 minutes before I was arrested, so...
Huh.
Maybe I should have thrown that to escape.
I mean...
It's like Batman, just throw it and then disappear.
Yeah, then just disappear, you know. No sights to
I
be
didn't have a
seen.
grapple gun though, so I can't really, do a Batman
Wait,
thing.
are you the only one awake right now?
There's people awake earlier. I mean, I
Well,
think
it tends
there's
to get
a guy named
very
Dez.
quiet. Yeah, Dez. He's a character.
Yeah, I mean, he reached out to me the moment he saw me, and he wanted to talk to me about things. So we just had a nice chat. I guess he's heard a lot about me and my PI stuff. So
Yeah, he tends to know a lot of things about a lot of people. You know, he's a very... Actually, honestly, he's a good friend to have, I feel like. Honestly,
he seemed nice.
I almost feel like... Well, no, he wouldn't do that, probably, but... I almost feel like you should
What?
hire him, you know, maybe as, like, your inside, like, prison dude or something. I don't know.
He seems like somebody that wants to get information more than give it. So
Yeah, that's true, too. That is completely true. You know,
kind of like me, actually.
Yeah. I mean, him and I have played that game a little bit before. Just kind of like, you know, I'll tell you this, but I'm keeping this. You know, it's
Well, I'm just grateful I seem to get along with the people in here.
Hey,
So.
Thomas, we're gonna head out.
yes.
Oh, I thought you already did. Okay, you have a good one.
Yeah, alright.
Hello, Raina.
Bye.
Hello.
You heard of you heard of Janice?
No.
Janice, the new
Like
serial
Janis
killer in town?
Joplin?
No, Janus.
I have not.
So that's a new serial killer, and apparently their whole thing is they like to homage or pay tribute to serial killers of the past.
Really?
Yeah, so essentially, they've been sending emails to victims of serial killers and people associated with serial killers, and their first kill, from what I understand, was in relation to the Olympian. All I'm saying, Ken, is they might pay you a little tribute.
They might pay me a little tribute?
Yeah.
Interesting. Huh.
Yeah, so they left 2 roses, a message, and a human liver in Fauna's coffee store. And it was to my great fawn, it said, so they were paying tribute to them and all that.
Interesting.
Mm-hmm.
Well, I mean...
Also, I'm being targeted by them.
What? Yeah, is that the serial killer you would talk... Yeah, you did mention that. Huh.
I think so, maybe. But yeah, they're gonna try and get me, which is cute.
Huh. I mean... So they're honoring killers, but like...
Seems that way, yeah.
That's like essentially copycatting, except that you're doing it like
So
10...
yeah, I don't.
Copying every killer instead of just... I mean...
Seems like they're targeting the victims, so maybe. Yeah, Ash got an email, so as far as I remember, aren't you the only one that dealt with Ash?
I've never even spoken barely 2 words to Ash. You know, that was Jesper's whole thing, and I got fucking blamed for a lot of bullshit surrounding that shit, and I had nothing to do with it.
Oh, that sucks.
You know,
I didn't know
Jasper
anything
fucking
about
pissed
that.
me off so much sometimes, you know. I love the guy, but, you know, he fucking... Ugh.
Where is this Jasper?
Wait, where is Jasper?
Yeah.
He's dead.
Oh.
You didn't know that?
No, I don't think I ever got involved in that whole thing.
Oh, well, you know, he was a pretty big deal for a little while, and, you know, him and I actually went way back, and, then he allegedly died, and then he came back to life, and, you know...
And then died again.
And then died again, you know, and then...
Oh, that's also
waiting for the day for him to come back to life once more.
Wouldn't rule it out.
I mean, yeah, these
Oh,
days...
by the
I
way,
wouldn't rule it out.
do you know Storm Payton?
I've heard the name. I've heard that she is no longer on this
Yeah,
mortal
she died
coil.
yesterday. I mean, died. She wasn't like taken to somewhere or anything like that. She just died.
Well, it's
Yeah.
unfortunate. I mean, you're the second person to bring her up to me, and I've never met her before, so I don't really know.
Oh, you're not missing much. She was a pretty annoying person.
Oh, okay. Well, I guess
Yeah.
nothing more need be said then.
No, just thought I'd make you aware because you know she knows a lot of people, so I didn't know if she knew you.
No, we never had the privilege. or
Anyway, we thought you were going to
misfortune.
make a call.
No, actually, so here's the thing about me. When I wake up, actually, not even just when I wake up, because listen, it gets quiet here. It gets really quiet. So there are times where I literally just come in here and I check to see if there's any lawyers around, and then I just leave.
Yeah, there's none available.
Yeah, that's the central theme. Usually there's never any lawyers around. That's what I've noticed.
Sounds about right. Yeah.
Yeah. There was tons of lawyers around yesterday, but that's because it was a court case.
Yeah, so they're probably all busy or in trial, so it's not
Yeah, a
helpful
court
either.
case I was trying to go to. I was trying to negotiate a way to get there, but unfortunately,
Was that the
was Sebastian
human trafficking thing? Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah, he was in here for a bit, so I imagine you became, you talked a lot, so you probably want to see that.
Wait, was Sebastian here today?
No, I mean, he was here for a while, like, he was in here for a while.
Sebastian?
Right?
No,
Oh,
Sebastian.
no, wait, I'm
no,
thinking. Balto was in here for a while.
Oh, yeah, Balto. Yeah. Has he been released? Do you know? Wait, no.
No, I've not paid attention to it.
Oh, okay. Well,
Yeah, I'm not involved in all that.
because I was getting some up-to-date information about what was going on during that case, and 'cause Sebastian and I are kind of, we're not. I don't know if I'd call us friends, but we're, close. So,
Your mutuals.
Yeah. I guess so. Have you been shown around this place?
I took a tour of the place the first day.
All right. Well,
got its whole overhaul of the decorating and such.
I see.
Yeah, I kind of knew my way around because of that. Very helpful.
All right. Well, good. Well,
But I just don't know what there is to do in here because.
have you been shown any of the jobs?
I mean, I got the gist of them. Yeah.
All right. Well, listen. If you're
Which ones are most beneficial to do though?
Oh God, that's a. Okay, so scrapping is what I usually do. It's basically you just fill up your box filled with a lot of goods and scraps and all kinds of garbage. Then you deliver it to the guy at the garage. He takes the scrap. He gives you merchandise. Well, not merchandise. He gives you materials, or he gives you money, or he gives you both. And then you gather up the materials. They're all nice materials, and use those materials to fasten things together if you so choose. Or, you can get rid of them, give them to other people maybe. Whatever the hell you want to do, I guess. You can fasten a shank.
Ooh, okay.
And
I'll probably save that one.
Yeah.
Here for a while.
Then there's also electrical. You run around the place, you fix the wiring, and as you're fixing the wiring, sometimes little doodads might fall out, like chemicals or well, maybe not chemicals, but fucking lockpicks and other potentially beneficial things that could be,
Okay,
good.
how do I get those burner phones that wipers love to sell?
That's a see, that's a process. First and foremost with that, actually, you're gonna need to talk to one of the lifers about that.
Okay.
Secondly, that's a process because you need a potato gun.
Potato gun.
Well, actually, wait. So so you're looking to get a burner phone?
No,
That's
I'm
how you
looking
get.
to
Okay,
sell
yeah.
them.
Let me tell you. The electrical. That's how you get batteries. There's batteries in electrical. You get batteries. You can use the batteries to build the potential of a, if not a burner phone, then a regular phone, actually.
Okay.
That is a thing that you'll have to talk. Again, you'll probably should talk to like AJ about that, or somebody.
Are you basically a lifer, Ken?
Listen, I'm kind of mostly a lifer,
You
but like.
should be considered a lifer, even if
But
you're not.
I have mostly stayed out of a lot of the goings-ons in terms of the criminal
Don't want to give them
side
an
of
excuse to keep you in
things.
here longer, do you?
Well, yeah, I mean, of course, I don't want to like fucking be like, oh, look what he's doing. He's building an empire in the prison. Woo. Or
Yeah, I
whatever.
don't want to give them ammunition against you.
I mean, not to be fair, I probably have already given them some ammunition anyway, but I'm not concerned right now.
Yeah, they're trying to get me for stalking as well.
Stalking.
And I think I'm stalking Jesse James, which I'm not, because I've not even gotten around to the whole, planning on doing anything to her thing. I've not actually been stalking her. I saw her at Burger Shop once, and I saw her down the Pueblo, and that was the two times I saw her, and they're trying to get me for stalking for seeing her twice.
I see. Actually, you know what? Follow me for a second. Let's get out of visitation.
Oh, okay.
Okay. So, like, you've goofed up. You know, you've goofed up a few times. You've goofed up already.
I have.
Yes, you've goofed up.
How so?
Well, you've goofed up because, like... Okay, so... Let me explain something about stalking / you know, what I did.
Mm-hmm.
So, you know, if you're gonna target somebody, right? Don't, like... You know, don't show your face. You know?
What if I don't care about getting caught?
I mean, I guess that's one way to look at it, but I mean, you said you wanted to talk to me about this type of shit, so, you know, in my opinion, you know, the things that I did, I never, ever confronted anybody directly as myself. I was always completely quiet. If I ever encountered anybody that I was looking into, I just pretended like nothing was going on whatsoever. The fact that, you know, there are people that know that you're doing it just because you literally walked up to them and told them that you're going to do it, you know, that's not exactly... You've kind of done goofed already. Stalking 101, you've already failed your first test.
Did Kieran tell you what I did to him?
Yes!
Did he tell you about the shoe?
Yes, he did. He did mention the shoe.
I thought it was pretty funny.
He did mention the shoe.
I said, you're going to get hurt today, and I just threw a shoe at him.
I mean, was that all? Was that like all you were like... Yep. See, the thing is, he took that very seriously, okay?
That was a joke.
It was a joke, and it was just a J, bro, but he took it like it was like a threat, and that, you know, you were coming after him.
He got should.
Oh, Jesus Christ. Well, regardless, it's just, it probably doesn't help much, considering, you know, the other things you were talking about doing, so, you know... to be fair, you know, him being kind of paranoid probably makes sense.
Yeah. Like, the only reason Jesse James is safe right now is, the only thing worse than a murder charge is a witness tampering charge, so... no, I mean... that would suck. I would be in here for a while if I got that.
So wait, are you waiting then until after you serve your time then?
Pretty much.
I mean, yeah, that's probably for the best, honestly. You know, presuming, you know, you, like... Well, here's the thing, actually. If you're gonna be in, like, if you're gonna be like $5 million in debt, we gotta get you the right suit. We gotta get you the right clothing for your future endeavors. You know, we gotta get you suited up in something. Like, have you should maybe you should try some things on. You know, just to be prepped. You know, just to be prepped in advance. You should try some things on.
Okay.
Like just.
I think this fit actually works well for me, honestly. The one I've got, you know, these clothes are.
But you sure you're gonna kill people in that?
No, that's not what I mean. Like, I think I suit being in prison with these clothes. That's what I'm saying.
Right. Well, no. I'm not saying that you let's put together prison clothes. I'm saying let's put together your special clothes. You know, things like that. Holy shit.
Hello.
There's actually a lot of you guys around. Okay.
Hello.
Sup?
Hey, I'm here to bring the bodies back.
Well, good. Good. I appreciate that. You know, we need more bodies.
Just DLC awake then?
So far it seems to be the only people awake. I haven't seen any lifers.
Like 5 lifers awake before.
Yeah, they tend to be here and then suddenly disappear. They have a knack for that. No, I was saying you should put together an outfit for your escapades once you get out of here.
Oh, I have those.
Right, but do you have, like, you know, do you have one that's completely, like,
yes.
Nobody would never know it was
you.
you. Oh, okay. Oh shit, I've never seen this before.
Alright, look at this.
Oh.
Yep, this is
That is pretty
and
nice.
and then I have this.
Oh. Okay. The owl. The
Mhm.
owl man cometh.
Yep. What else have I got here? I mean, this one's pretty recognizable for me. I think you can tell it's kind of me. You know.
Yeah. I mean,
Um, I guess we could do. I could do this one if I want to go hunting, quote unquote.
yeah. You got an excuse for that one.
Yep.
Oh,
Yeah, I've got a
okay.
few. You know.
Well, I was thinking maybe you'd get something more along the lines of like, maybe something. No. Maybe something just a little bit more like this. You know, just a little bit more fun. You know what I mean? It helps to have a little bit fun, Thomas.
Yeah, I like this one. So one of these, huh?
Oh, damn, I didn't save that one. Well, actually, you know what? I wouldn't have you wear that. But something similar, you know? Maybe not quite the same. Maybe half. You know what you should do? You should go halfway between Mr. Smiley and halfway between Chatterbox. You know, then you'd be like a
God.
combination of the two, maybe.
That sounds terrifying.
Exactly. I mean, hey, you know, is that what you're gonna? You want to go for that, right?
I don't know.
You can go for something amazing. I gotta get this. Man, I never fucking saved my my other outfit. I gotta get that taken care of.
I like this. This fit you've got right now.
Yeah, but you know, it's not. It's not me.
Of course you want. to be
Fuck
you.
it. I'll wear it for now.
I like it. Oh yeah, Ursula's busy. I asked her if she wanted to visit me, but she's really busy.
Yeah, she's probably doing whatever the jewel dragon shit or something.
Yeah, that's all she does. And
Yeah.
Maltese.
Yeah, well.
And VLC.
You know, she was keeping me up to date on the case, so you know, she was
What case? Oh, my case?
no, Sebastian case.
Oh, that case. Yeah, my case is
Yeah.
fucked.
Yeah. Well, you know, I mean, I doubt you're gonna be here for nearly as. I mean, maybe you'll be here. Actually, I don't know. Maybe you'll be here for as long.
It depends, right? So
Or maybe
here's
you'll
my
get
plan with the
acquitted.
plea agreement. If I go for a plea agreement, my request will be more time, less fine. So I might be here even longer than shown in the docket, but I want to get that fine down. 5 million is ridiculous. Like, I can do 1 million, even that's a stretch, but to be fair, I think I could probably manage that and get out of that eventually.
I see.
But 5 million, that's gonna ruin my life.
Yeah, that's a lot of money. That is definitely.
Well, if it's just 1 million, I could get out of that with, you know, dodo, sanitation, wife invader work. I could get out of that eventually.
Right. Well, I'm glad that people really love to try and find people who aren't getting put in here for serial assaults and killings for much higher price tags than what I got, you know.
Oh
Listen,
yeah, for sure.
they wanted to
like
do. Listen, even before Cross lowered the number, they were seeking 700,000. You know, that wasn't. They were under 1 million. No, but they were under 1 million. So I mean, I hear these cases.
I mean, even a hound got 1 million.
Yeah, I didn't get 1 million. You know, I mean, you know, which is fine. You know, I don't want to fucking have $1 million debt, but you know.
I mean, it sounds like you still have a lot of debt.
Sure, but $200,000 debt, that can be easily.
You can
taken
solve
care
that in like a couple of weeks.
I could probably solve that in a day or two, honestly.
Yeah, Ursula could probably just give you the money.
I
Honestly.
mean, yeah, she already did it once for like Dahlia, so.
Yeah, that's probably a good idea.
And you
She'll
know,
probably
I
help
and
you
you know,
out.
her and I, you know, we fuck, so you know, there's that. Did I say that out loud?
Yeah, us too.
Yeah. well, you know. Wait, what?
I'd say so does Sedwig, but I don't think that's happened in a while.
Well, you know. She can be with whoever she wants, you know?
Yep.
I've never told her who she can and can't be with, you know. She can do what she wants, especially now, considering I'm locked up, you know. She's got to be able to, you know.
She has needs.
Yeah. Let's get out of here.
Yeah.
Well, I don't know how much longer you're planning on staying awake, but, you know, since you're
Probably not
here...
too long. I was about to go to bed, actually.
Oh, I see.
Then I saw you.
Ah, okay. Well,
What the fuck?
regardless, yeah, it's one of the people that are probably upset about this list, you know. They just, you know, you'll find that obviously the lifers in the DOC, they have problems with each other as expected.
So you'd recommend scrapyard and electrical if I'm going to be here a while?
Yeah, that's probably where to start. Then there's also
Nope.
the fuck.
Do it.
There's also gardening. That might be.
Oh my
Ooh.
god. Just ran straight into it.
So you're gonna find that there's gonna be a lot of people. If you're gonna be here for a while, like once you are here for a while, you're gonna find a lot of temps. They come in and they run straight to the kitchen and they start
Just
washing.
like that guy did
Yeah, just like that guy did, and they start washing dishes. You wanna know why they do that?
to get out of here.
Yes, that's exactly the reason why.
See,
Because you do that work,
I'm
you
not-
you get a shortened sentence.
Like if I was actually on a sentence time where I'd get out for doing jobs and stuff, you know what I'd be doing?
Dishes?
No, I'd be doing exactly the same thing I'm doing now, and I'd be talking to the people that are in here all the time.
Really?
Yeah.
Huh. You mean
Why? Like
human
that's like a
contact.
once in a lifetime thing for me. You know, I've been in this city for nearly 2 years, and this is the first time I've ever been in prison as a prisoner.
This is a twice in a lifetime sort of thing for me, you know?
Well, I'll be getting a second one soon too, so I'll be right there with you. But all I'm saying is, I don't get to be here like every day like a lot of criminals do, so I'm gonna make the most of it and get to know the people here.
Well, good. I mean, it helps to cultivate relationships on the inside, so that way you have them to lean on to for a future once you are out of here. So,
Yeah, I might end up here again one day, so it'd be good to have friends on the inside that are ready for me when I do come in and know who I am.
exactly.
Although they seem to know who I was already. When I said my name's Thomas, they're like, Thomas what? Thomas Normandy, they're like, oh, we've heard about you.
Well, I did mention to them that you were probably going to be coming in here soon, so I mean, that could have been part of it. But also,
Right, we'll see
yeah,
me in a
I'm sure
docket.
you've been mentioned. Yeah, there's that as well. There is that.
Yeah. I'm going to speak to Murphy at some point, hopefully the next week or two, and get him on it. And hopefully I can come to a good plea agreement, but if not, I at least want to get that fine down, you know?
Right. Well, maybe you'll get a decent plea agreement, but then again, you're working with, like, what, Odessa Glyfaxi on that, so I don't even know.
Yeah, she was the one interrogating me about the stalking thing. You know she's a detective now?
Is she?
Yeah, she's an SCU.
And she wasn't before?
No, I mean, she was just a cop before.
Huh.
Maybe like a baby
Interesting.
detective. Now she's an actual detective with detective coat and all that.
I see. Well, I guess good for her. But, you know, I tried getting a plea deal worked out for
I
don't
wanna
even
kill
know
her.
how long. You want to, you don't want to?
I want to.
Oh, I mean, you did mention that as well. That's you know.
Yeah, I mean, she's the one that was like, oh, we just want to help you. By the way, here's a $5 million fine, by the way. Yeah.
I mean, I'm sure you can take a number with that one. You know.
Yeah, probably a lot of people out there that want to.
Yeah, probably. I'm not saying I want to, but here's the thing about her is that she was getting involved in this shit well before she was even a cop. So, you know, as far as I'm concerned, she shouldn't have even been involved in this from the... She shouldn't have even been involved in this after she became a cop. But, you know, here we are. Here I am, rather.
Yeah. By the way, when's your next, thingamajig? What do you call it?
Next month. So, well, I'm eligible.
Parole hearing,
I'm
yes.
eligible next month.
Are you jumping right on it? Have you planned this out?
I don't know. I don't know what my plan is. I'm waiting on some things here first before I immediately jump on that bandwagon. Because it's just like
Who was your lawyer last time?
my lawyer was Kennedy Cartwright, but she has seemingly vanished.
Like, just like get Murphy.
Well, he was part of the that parole hearing with Kennedy. I don't
So wait,
really
was he
know
on your
if I'm
side?
gonna be able to get Murphy, if I'm being honest, because I don't
What's
think he
that?
does these types of cases. That being said,
Nah.
it is parole though, so maybe it wouldn't exactly be a case. It would just be I don't know.
As far as I know, he is the best lawyer in the city. I understand, so.
I mean,
Well, I
hey,
understand he also got Ursula's.
maybe ask him about me or whatever, and I'm sure he's gonna say no, but you know, maybe mention me if you do talk to him.
Yeah, he's gonna be my lawyer for this whole thing, so. Well,
Alright.
not for this, not for this thing right now. This is Samantha Sanders. She's gonna sort me out of this. For the big one, the big huge one, that's Murphy.
Right.
So I'll speak to him about you, sure, and see if he'd be willing to represent you.
Like, just tell him that, you know, it's just for parole hearings. It's not like, I mean, he was
Yeah.
at my last parole hearing. Like, he was there with Kennedy, so, you know, he's aware of who
So
I
he knows
am.
the deal.
Yeah, he does know the deal. It's just, I don't know if he would want to do it himself, though. But, I mean, hey, you know, just maybe tell him that, hey, it would just be for the parole hearings. It's not like he has to defend me or anything like that, you know. I don't know.
Well, I'll bring it up, sure.
Alright.
I do recommend him, though, because if there's anybody in this city that can definitely get you out of here, it's him.
Noted.
Well, one of two people can definitely get you out of here.
Who's the second?
Not a lawyer. Anymore. Yeah. Although he's been ignoring my text, so I don't know.
Listen, I have been trying to call him, and he's definitely not been taking my calls. So you know, I'm
Must be busy.
literally every time I wake up, I call him, like immediately, and then I call him maybe another 5 or 6 times. There's a lot of time. There's a lot of time in here.
I've been trying to.
You'll find that when you're in here for a long time, you have plenty of time to just call people.
I've noticed.
Yes.
Anyway, I'm going to take one of these cells. Which one is free? Is that one at the end free?
I believe it is.
I will take that, but I'm going to sleep because I'm like 3 hours past my bedtime.
Alrighty, well, good
The
to see
adrenaline
you,
from all this,
Thomas,
you know.
and we'll have maybe a more full-scale conversation when you are in here a
When I
little bit
wake
more
up.
regularly, I
Oh,
guess.
yeah,
Or
for
maybe
sure.
if you're still here tomorrow, I don't know.
24-hour hold.
I don't know, when would you get
these
sent
things, Yeah, these things don't normally last a full 24 hours.
I see. Well, if you're still here, maybe we can chat tomorrow.
Okay.
You have a good one, Thomas. Okay, where the flip is... How do you do this thing? Okay, here we go. I gotta remember this. Did I have it Fuck. Oh, that's definitely not something. Jesus Christ. I don't even remember. This might be a minute before I find what I'm looking for. Interesting. Almost feel like I should try this one. Almost. Maybe not quite. I think that I missed it. Either that or it's, I don't know where the fuck it is. It's got holes in it. 'Cause of course it does. I have no idea what it even was at this point. I mean, I could just wear this. Mr. Rogers sweater. Like, honestly, it's not even really... not bad. I could see him walking around in that sweater. I don't think this is it. This is something different. Maybe the pants. I think the pants might be different too, though. That's interesting. Item actually unavailable. Don't want anything with like a fucking pronounced belt. Eh. Too wide. Some of these pants, man. Just have him walk around in his underwear, you know. Half a fucking whatever. Juno. Thank you for the raid. I like saw Kieran's texts, but like I didn't have the phone on me, so I don't know. I was seeing them. So I have not seen the texts.
had a conversation, a little quick conversation with a little friend, a little mutual, a mutual acquaintance. I'm not gonna be around for entirely too long, I don't think, but just like a quick burst stream. I mean, you'll probably find out the next time that you tune in, but you know, for now, I'm gonna keep it close to the chest. Or you'll probably just find out, you know. You'll just find out anyway, but you know. Where the fuck is everything? Ugh. I hate clothes. And I'm on vacation this week, so I can stay up as long as I want. Like going through these, like fucking. I don't even remember what I wore. I like these battle pants, but like I can't wear them because they're not orange. There's no orange flavor. I like hate most of the selection. I hate most of the selection unless it's something I'm actually looking for. Like, or I mean, if you're not able to find what you're looking for, then everything sucks. Let's see here. That's not orange.
there's this, but this is not. I don't want to wear that. I wanted to wear. Technically, I wanted to wear non-prison clothes. I just wear orange. Just have it be orange. That's what I've been wearing. It's just orange non-prison clothes. And I can't flip in. Oh, here it is. I don't know if this is up. Is this the one I've actually been wearing? What the fuck? There's a target on it, but like the item is unavailable? What the fuck do you mean the item is unavailable? Go back. Alright, I was just... Oh my god, I can't find... I don't understand why I can't find any of the pants. Absolutely miserable experience. Maybe it was this one? That's not... It wasn't really this one. I know it wasn't this one, but... Almost considering just taking it, but... This isn't quite right. I'm almost considering this though. Like, I don't like it though. Like, I really don't like it. I'm not gonna do it. I mean, I might end up doing it, but you know. All I ask is for a little orange. That's all. Just give me a little orange. Is that too much to ask? Is for just a little orange? Ugh, Jesus Christ. I should check these things a little bit more. Correctional cargo. Oh wait, correctional cargo. That's probably DOC. Hate. Just hatred. Immensity of my hate knows no end. Oh, I guess that's just what. Go back to that for a second. I don't know what to wear. There's nothing to wear. It seemed like the one pants that I had worn here, like, isn't even available anymore? Confused? I might just go with this for right now, honestly. Sport work pants, though. I don't know, man. Wait, what about with these blank ones? Is there any other textures in this that aren't blank? No, they're all blank. Okay. Fuck it, I'll just go with this one for now. I'm sick of this. I'm sick of it. Probably come back and find better pants later, but right now it's just it's bothering me though. It's actually bothering me. I really liked battle pants though. There's no fucking orange though. This is my life now. Trying to find the right pants. Because I literally cannot find the pants that I had him wearing just fucking an hour ago. Ugh. If there was only orange of this. If there was just orange. Like, throw me some orange, man. Jesus, it's not the right kind of orange. Ugh, I hate this so much. Hate it. Just immense. Burning fires of 1,000 suns. Wait, I'm wondering if, like, maybe it has been, like, changes. Maybe that's what that shit was about on the wall. But I still had my other pants on, though, so... At least as far as I can tell you, I had my other pants on. Maybe, I think it was probably because I changed it. Maybe that's why. I may have stolen some of my pants. Motherfuckers. Motherfucker stole my pants. Same pants thief as, See, this is where I would normally be wearing, I think. Is this, but there's no more orange for it, apparently. Why does it do that? Tech pants, 187. except that it doesn't fit. Ah, fucking I'll stick with this one. Not the biggest fan of this. Apparently that's not even working right now. But a ton of people showed up very suddenly at the last place I was at. Whoever redecorated Parsons has a real thing for raccoons, apparently. I don't know if he fully understands that Kieran is in Parsons. I think he's just like making a passing reference to Parsons or something. I don't know if he knows for sure. Oh, for fuck's sake. Here we go. That fucking thing is like floating. I have to go in there and fix this, I think. 'Cause that is floating. That is literally floating right there. Why is it that I don't really see that unless I'm walking, so I can't even tell. Okay, I figured that was the tie down. Jesus Christ. Hate. I don't think that's going to change much. That honestly might just be part of it. Oh man, I think this is actually might be it. This might be it. I would rather use it than... Oh, for fuck's sake, I fucked up the goddamn... Okay. Okay. Alright. Okay. Okay, I think we're good now. I think we're good. Somehow I found it. Forgot to put the goddamn mask on, but it's whatever, it's fine. Alright, hold on. I'm not going to be around for much longer, but I'm going to give a call to Sebastian here. Still not my favorite look, honestly. It's not quite right, but oh wait, and it even has the fucking floaty thing. Oh, for fuck's sake. It's not as annoying as the other one, but who knows? Probably change those shoes too at some point, but. On the phone. Motherfucker. Well, at least I know he's around. Sebastian Birch. Oh, hell. honestly, it might be the shirt. It's the fucking shirt that's not right. The pants might be okay, but it's the shirt that's not right.
Hello, creepy unknown number. How are you?
Well, you know, I am pretty creepy, you know, so.
Oh, hi. How are you?
I'm good. How are you? How are you? How are you not here? What was the process that led to you being acquitted?
The process that led to me being acquitted of all charges was the fact that Bundy relied entirely on circumstantial evidence and had no factual proof whatsoever.
Interesting. Huh. So wait, I heard that he gave like a really long closing.
Yeah, it was like 36 minutes to 40 minutes long, yeah.
Jesus Christ. And was that like supposed to be the thing that proved that you were like guilty? Like, you know, like just guilty. Guilty!
But I wasn't guilty.
But I mean, I'm saying, was he trying to convince the judge with like 40 minutes worth of like testimony or whatever to be like, this guy, man, is guilty because of my words?
Yeah, pretty much.
Interesting.
Like, he never called me as a witness. He never tried asking me questions, nothing. He literally spent the entire court case with his own witnesses. Ron literally asked me 4 questions. They asked some clarifying questions on the 4 questions they asked me. And then after that, it literally just, he went 36 to 40 minutes in his closing, going over every single piece of evidence that he never asked me a question about.
Interesting.
His issue was that he relied entirely on phone pings, bank records, and phone records, which none of that proves that I was the one there or the one doing it.
I see.
I could have been in the vicinity, but it's not proof that I did anything.
Huh. Interesting. Well, then
Balto got fucked, though.
Well, yeah, but what about Balto? Like, what was... Like, he didn't really do much of anything. Or at least the way what he said to me was that he didn't really do much of anything. It just kind of... Like a wrong place, wrong time or some shit. Hello?
Sorry. 1 second.
Alrighty.
Balto got hit with 50 years with the possibility of parole. He spent 22 in there. He has 28 left to go. $1.5 million worth of fines, and it's all pretty much because he pled guilty to all the charges.
So wait, if he hadn't pled guilty, do you think he would have also been acquitted?
Absolutely.
Well then. Well, but if he so he pled guilty, but
So actually, no, he wouldn't have gotten acquitted. I would have, because they had nothing on me.
Mhm.
He would have gotten something just because he had a confession where he admitted to everything, regardless of whether he pled guilty in the end or not.
People need to stop confessing to things.
Well, let's just say he didn't fucking do any of it.
Okay.
He literally threw himself on a sword to try and save me, even though there was nothing to save me from.
I mean, to be fair, they probably wouldn't have. He wouldn't have known that until literally the day of the trial. So I mean, because I mean, you and I talked just before the trial, and it seemed like you assumed you were going to be in here. So like,
Well, yeah, I assumed I was gonna get hit with something at least, like 10 years for a accessory to shit. But no, they literally just didn't question me whatsoever. If they had actually questioned me and like I dug myself a hole instead of them waiting for Braun to call me up as a witness and only giving them 4 questions to work with, I probably would have dug myself a hole.
Yeah, this is why people should reach out more. You know, hey, listen, you know, maybe I'll answer some questions if you reach out to me. I don't know. It's a
I mean,
novel concept.
I literally told Bundy that if he stopped being a dickwad about the life in prison and was more realistic with his charges on the docket, I would turn myself in. And he's like, no. I was like, okay. So I could have turned myself in, and they could have had an interrogation and had a whole bunch to work with. But instead, they just said no, and so I just stayed on the run, and then they didn't have an interrogation to work with to compare to Balto's.
Yeah, sounds like a lot of coulda, woulda, shoulda with that one. I mean, fucking. The thing about the cops, you know, in this place is that they just, I don't know, they just fucking, they're so like stuck in their ways when it comes down to any of this shit. So there's no getting them to budge. And sometimes there's no getting them to budge to be realistic about things either. So you know, hey, well, it's helped you out. So you know, I guess that's good for you. You know.
I tell you what though, when he was going through that 40-minute long speech of trying to like prove a story and make up like what was happening or where I was, the dates, the times, all that stuff, a good chunk of all of his dot connecting was based off the fact of a burner phone that he claimed I had and was using, and those pings and locations of where they were and whatnot. I never had the burner phone.
You never had the. Oh, even
I
if you
literally
did,
never had the burner
okay,
phone.
but let me think here for a second. Even if you did have the burner phone, though, how would? It's a burner phone, right? It's a burner phone. Like, how does
Well,
a burner
yes.
phone work? Like, it doesn't tell you who you are, does it?
No, it's a brand new number, but they can still ping it, they can still track it, they can still track the phone calls on it and the text messages, all that.
Okay, so
It's literally just getting a new phone number. That's it.
I see. Okay, so you're selling. Okay. So wait, are you saying then if you replace the burner, it would still be the same number?
No. If you get another burner phone, it would be a brand new number too.
Okay. Well, yeah, exactly though. If it's a new number though, every time, like, how would they know if it was you though? Like, how would they identify that with you? Like, your number being the
They
burner
can.
number. Exactly. Okay, that's what I'm about to say. Is that how would he have known? Why would he?
No, that's it. That's just it. He
Okay.
assumed that I had the burner phone and was making this grandiose story about how the burner phone was in this location, making these phone calls to Jeffy Cold Iron at this time,
Yeah,
every
but
hour
really,
on the
anybody
hour.
could have been doing that.
But that's what I mean. Like, everything in his closing argument was just circumstantial. There was no proof whatsoever.
Hell, I could have been doing that from the fucking prison. Well, no, I probably couldn't have been doing that from the prison, actually. But still, I'm just saying, you might as well have just said that it was somebody from the prison. You know, if doing pings or whatever the fuck from some burner number, you know? So, it's just...
No. Cops can track your phone calls.
So they can track burner number phone calls?
Oh, they can track all of them. Like,
Well,
when I say that they...
I know they can track your number. So you're saying they can track both. Okay. So you're saying that they have the records on both.
Yeah.
Okay.
And then when you if they have a subpoena to track you, whenever you make a phone call or send a text, it gives them your geographical location of exactly where you are when you sent it.
So even a burner phone. Okay.
Even a burner phone.
Okay. That's where I was confused.
The
'cause I was
only
just,
difference between your phone and a burner phone is it's just a different number. That is it.
Okay. Interesting. All right. So he was banking on the fact that who else could have been there doing that? Who else?
Yeah, he was just trying to connect dots, and half the dots weren't even remotely related or connected at all. It was, I give Bundy props because even I started to believe it at one point, but if he had any lick of actual evidence, I might have got charged with something. Actually, I would have, 100%. Because even the judge flat out said, "Do I believe you did this? Yes. Can I charge you with these? No."
That's interesting. You're like, that's. I think you did this, but I can't convict you of it. So.
Yeah, pretty much. That's exactly what he said. He definitely thought that I had a part to do in it, but he just could not convict me. And here we are.
And here we are. Well, fuck. I was actually looking forward to you being here because
Ooh,
yeah.
hoo-hoo!
What's that about?
They talk shit to Lang on Twitter.
Oh shit. I don't currently have mine. I don't currently have mine on me, so I can't look at it. Honestly, I was looking at it yesterday and I saw Twatter, and it's just endless misery.
Bimbos and the Venus flytraps are just talking mad shit on Twitter, and I
Yes,
guess
and
they
I
started
wanted
talking shit about Lang.
I wanted to smash my fucking phone on the goddamn ground.
Oh,
Yeah.
just
I
so
am so
much.
glad our club is not a Twitter club or a Yellow Page club, because fucking hell.
Huh.
Did you just call them and laugh at them?
Well, shit, I guess, good for you then, good for you. Fucking, beating the system without having to really try. Or whatever.
I mean, maybe one day, Ken, you'll be on my level just as good as me.
Oh, yeah, maybe one day. One day. Yeah, presuming I don't, figure something out before then, I do have I have eligibility for my fucking stupid parole next month.
Oh my god, it's already been 6 months?
I
Holy
guess it,
fuck.
yeah, talk about...
You got fucked, my guy.
Yeah, I know.
Absolutely fucked.
Yeah, I know, it's great, it's pretty great, I think the biggest issue was that it was fucking Crane. If it had been anybody else, then things probably would have been a little bit different. Like, I don't know if they would have, they probably wouldn't have given me parole, but it wouldn't have been fucking 6
Buddha.
months. It would not have been fucking 6 months.
I mean, even Balto's a little sad with the whole 50 years thing, because it's only the possibility of parole. There's no guarantee.
Fuck parole. Honestly. I mean, okay, don't fuck parole. Parole is fine.
I was gonna say,
Parole-
don't you
okay.
want parole?
No, here's the thing. It's good. It's just I hate the process. I hate the entire fucking process of it. I just hate it so much. If there was any way to try and negate the process or keep it more condensed or some form of privacy, I don't know. If there was another way to do it, I would be all about it. But the whole ceremony and just trying to get both sides to get fucking a whole bunch of people together, it's just, I hate it. I'm just so fucking, just fuck it, If there's any other way to get out of here that isn't fucking doing these fucking ceremonial bullshit things where they're just gonna deny you at the end, I'd be more than happy to do that. And I may actually have a way to do that, but I'm gonna keep that to myself.
All right. I mean, hey.
Unless you want to know.
Are you willing to tell me?
Maybe, but I don't know. Are you? I mean, you're a president, right? You're a president.
Yeah. Here, 1 second.
You don't like.
1 second.
Okay.
I'll be right back. I was around somebody I don't fucking know, and I don't want to say shit.
You're a president, so you know how to shut your mouth, right?
Well, duh.
Okay. So I may be in the process of maybe potentially trying to find a way out of here by way of Norman Bones. Possibly. Do you know him?
You a dumb fuck.
What?
You a dumb fuck.
What?
You an absolute dumb fuck.
Why is that?
Do you not hear what everybody says about the man, and your first instinct is, oh, I can't beat the system, let me just get Norman Boner to come and get me out?
At this point, I'm willing to do a whole lot to get out of here, including using fucking Norman Bones. I've been in here for like a year.
Yeah.
Think about that from my perspective. I'm almost...
Yeah.
However, it's not a deal. It's not a deal, though. It's not the quote-unquote deal. It's more of a arrangement.
You're gonna be a dog for him.
I mean, hey, if it beats having to go to fucking purgatory or whatever the fuck it is.
Yeah.
So, I'm willing to do whatever I need to do. And, and here's the thing, the only reason they ever got me is because I turned myself in like a fucking moron. So,
Yeah. That seems to be the going consensus lately. Turn yourself in and you get royally fucked.
Yeah,
and
yeah.
never turn yourself in, which you didn't do. So congratulations.
Yeah, I didn't turn myself. I was on the run for 21 fucking days, and I got acquitted of all charges.
Well, there you go. So it fucking going on the lam pays. It works.
And let me tell you, the amount of fucking evidence I left behind on purpose is why I feel bad, or not bad, but like why I feel a little cheated about this court case. Like, I wanted to have a little bit of fun here with this because fuck Charlie, but no, they just decided to focus entirely on the people I had absolutely no connection with whatsoever instead of the person I actually wanted to kill.
Who'd you want to kill?
Charlotte Green.
I've heard that name before, but I don't really know anything about him.
Well, I had
Actually,
a
wait,
very
weren't
good
they,
fucking
like-
reason to kill her.
Wait, weren't they in the place?
What place? Oh, in Purgatory? Yeah.
Yes. Oh, okay.
Yep, she was.
I see.
That's why I wanted to give her back to Norman, because I wanted her out of my fucking life.
Oh, Jesus Christ.
Yeah, she didn't get released. She got taken out forcibly by somebody else.
Huh. Interesting. Okay, and you
And she was a pain in my fucking ass because Sean had overdosed on drugs. I asked her what the fuck happened. She said she knew, but she couldn't tell me because of confidentiality. And he was on his deathbed, basically. And it took everything I had not to put a fucking bullet in her. And I gave her one more chance to say what the fuck happened, and she just stood there silent.
Wait, who was on their deathbed?
Sean, my fiance.
Oh, fuck. Well,
So
he's doing okay now. I've seen him twatting, so he's doing
yes,
all right,
yes,
right?
he is doing better. He had heart
Okay.
bypass surgery, and he's on the recovery.
Oh, okay. Well, oh man.
But I gave her 2 chances, and she just stood there silent and didn't say a fucking thing. So instead of just doing what I would have done, which was put a bullet in her fucking head and wait her to the bottom of the ocean, never to be seen again, I thought it'd be a little more poetic and funny to give her back to Norman Bones as she ran away from him.
Interesting. Okay, so wait, you're saying then that you've been working with him too?
Working with? No. I literally, the only communication I've had with him is, your toy is being a pain in my fucking ass and ruining my life. Take it back. That's it.
Okay, but what did this have to do though with the thing? You're the what was
Nothing.
it? Okay. So it was just-
Literally nothing. That court case, everything that I had to do with Charlie and whatnot was completely disassociated with whatever the fuck that was.
Huh. Interesting. Okay. Huh. Well, fuck.
Like, I was more than willing, if they brought up the fact of the text and Charlie in that court case, I was more than willing to flat out admit that, yeah, I wanted the bitch dead and I'd do it again.
But it had
Probably will do it again.
But it had nothing to do with her.
No, with her, it had everything to do with her.
Oh.
But like, as far as the other 2 that got kidnapped and was human trafficked or whatnot that I was being blamed for, it had nothing to do with them.
Okay. So who exactly? But what exactly was that about? Like the human trafficking shit. Like what was? Like what was that?
Our crane is walking by.
What are you doing at the courthouse?
Not at the courthouse, for a burger shop.
Oh.
Okay.
Like what did?
No, they do not.
Like what happened to like piss Bundy off so much?
Oh, sorry. What'd you say?
I was like, what happened to piss Bundy off so much?
What pissed Bundy off so much was the fact that it was Jeffy and Bryce that got kidnapped, and apparently they're part of his family.
I see. Okay, but why? Okay, so what was the? But what's the story though behind Bryce and Jeffy? Who, apparently Jeffy,
don't know.
Everyone hates Jeffy, I guess.
Judging based off what I fucking heard at that court case and what he said about Balto, I fucking hate the guy, and I want to put a bullet in him too. That dude was a massive piece of shit.
I see.
But as far as like Jeffy and Bryce, I really don't know. Cause
So wait, you were just
during
being charged for something you have no idea even what you were being charged with?
literally. No, okay, so let me rephrase this. I knew of it, I didn't know who, and I didn't know what exactly was happening. I knew my trailer was being used to hold people, that was it.
Okay, but who was actually? Oh, maybe you're not willing to talk about this. I guess.
So who was actually doing
yeah,
it?
Who was
No.
actually involved in this shit? Like, who was the?
Considering it is Norman Bones related, I am not opening my fucking mouth. I am exiting that situation extensively.
Okay. Okay. Interesting. Interesting. Huh.
Because I have no want nor need to deal with that man. My only want to deal with that man was purely to get Charlie out of my fucking life.
I see. I see. Well, if I have my way, then I'm gonna be dealing with that guy probably for quite a while.
There's a bike over there.
That's if he ever picks up my fucking calls again.
Oh. I gotta go though, cause I gotta go house hunting with Pillbot.
All right. Well, send Pillbot my love.
Does he even know you?
Yeah, actually, we had a moment here. He was here for a little while. He wasn't actually here, but he was like working here with Riv. So yeah, he was a head in a box.
Gotcha.
Yeah, he was like a literal pillbox. You know, pillbox. Yeah, pillbox. yeah. Anyway.
Okay, I'll talk to you later.
All right, talk to you later, Sebastian.
All right, bye.
Goodbye. I hate the shirt. Kind of hate the pants too. I bet I know who was actually, like, oh, see, I think I know who was actually behind that whole thing. And it was probably Rudy Renson. I think it was Rudy Renson who may have been behind that. And they were just kind of doing what they were doing. Or someone connected to Rudy Renson. Yeah. Let me make a call before I fucking... Honestly, I shouldn't have changed the fucking pants. Alright. That's basically all I really wanted to do was just talk to Sebastian. Just to kind of get the finishing touches to the whole thing. So let me check the phone one more time though. Oh really? Come on now, bruv. Just useless. Just endless water shit. Endless water shit. Charlotte Green right there. I'll fix these clothes probably tomorrow or whatever. I ain't doing it tonight. Alright. It's a little short stream, you know, nothing too crazy. So yeah. Alright, I'm out. Yeah. Peace.